I don't think we got to 99 overall until like June last year, and it's March 13th, and we are here. Thankfully, there's a lot of boosts and stuff going on. I'm going to break down how to build the 99 overall team, why you probably shouldn't build a 99 overall team, and why you can still just build a team and have fun, because I've actually, between the time we did it now, I've seen someone have a 50 out of 50 Cowboys team at 99 overall. That's crazy good. Can't do it with the Falcons yet because we just don't have the talent, but the 99 overall team is here. You see it. You're going to see my face for right now, but my face has to go away because I want to give you guys all the looks and all the stuff out here. So again, to have 99 overall, you need, what is it? You need a 99 overall at every position. That includes chemistries here, okay? Now, if you're building a theme team and you really want to stay super strict and stuff that way, that's up to you. If you want to have a 40 out of 50 or a 50 out of 50 theme team, again, go for it. You want to have a Legends team, by all means, go for it. We can't have a lot of hybrids just yet because we don't have enough Ultimate Legends to have Ultimate Legends chem in certain positions, but nonetheless. So again, the way that I would build this team, and this team is way more usable than like the 97 and 98 overall teams that we had to build right when you were able to. So let's talk about it here. Again, when you're building your team, always base it on ability. Start from the quarterback and go down. That is the smartest way you can do it. Which quarterback do you want to use? And then work your way down from ability points and then fitting people in there. Again, for me, you could use maybe some different guys out here trying to like really configure boosts, but I'm okay with this 5 lineman set here. It's super good for me in the way I play. Again, secure protector, identifier, threat detector, and some post-ups out there. Again, some people only rush 3 people. I want post-ups, especially at my center spot. If you're a heavier runner, maybe you're going to focus more on nasty streak, but your offensive line basically is going to be some version of this, right? You could have the ultimate legend, Gary Zimmerman, maybe a Willie Anderson, some team of the year lineman. The only team of the year lineman I loved was the Zach Martin 0 AP identifier at guard. Yes, please. I will take it. And when you go to tight end spot, again, you actually have a decent amount of flexibility here. And most people are probably just going to have Gronk there. But for having to build this team correctly, I didn't want to go and buy some filler fullback. So we actually use Gronk in 2 spots here. We use Kyle Pitts. If we want to use Gronk at fullback 1, he cannot be tight end 1. So we have to use Kyle Pitts here. Again, totally fine by me. Gronk there, and again, you just fill in the spots. There's a couple players you can put in at fullback 1. You could get Kyle Juszczyk, you could get Mercedes Lewis, and some of these guys that they will get 99 overall at fullback. I don't use fullback. I don't really care about it. I wasn't able to get my Larry Zonka team captain to be a 99, so I was just not going to worry about it there. Quarterback is where we start to have a lot of options, and I'm using Vic. I have Ken Stabler. I've used Brady. I've used Mahomes. I've used Jalen Hurts. I haven't used Josh Allen. All those cards are absolutely amazing to use. It's going to be based on your preference. Do you want a left-handed quarterback or a right-handed quarterback? You just want to use the free guy in Ken Stabler if you have him, or however you want to do it. Again, for me, I'm going to use the cards I want to use, and that's what I love about this actual build here, is that offensively, this is the team I was using. This is the team I was using, okay? And now again, running back gets a little difficult to boost to 99 sometimes. The only other way we were able to do it before was with 97s. I'm sure some of the 98 team of the year cards, but again, for me, I want to use Leon Sandcastle, so that's who I'm going to use. You could probably use Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Christian McCaffrey, all those. I'm sure they get up there. But again, to me, then using the receivers I want. Justin Jefferson, think he's amazing in real life. I want to use this card. Julio Jones, one of my favorite players. Keenan Allen, again, it's more of a theme team card here. You could go with someone else. You could go with a Tyreek Hill. But for me, I just never been able to use a Keenan Allen card in MUT, which is why we are going to be using him here. And I don't even have my AP completely optimized here. We could do a little bit better, maybe. You could still I could still throw a quad father on this team and get to 12 AP, maybe another offensive ability on the line, but Not really worried about that too much. Defense, though, we had to make a few concessions. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden or any other game, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com. Avoid the packs, save some racks, pick up your MUT, MT, and many other games. Use code CC 5% off. Let's be great. Now, free safety, the two best options here are Leon Sandcastle, Eric Berry, brand new. I wanted to use one of them as a user, so I would rather have my hands on Eric Berry. Again, just a newer card, so we can put Leon up there. And again, the beauty of this is he gets the ability stack that I like. They actually both do. For my safeties, I want mid-zone KO, deep out zone KO, and pick artist. Him and Derwin both get that. It's great. It is great, right? Now, right outside linebacker, I did have to move my Bruce Irvin here. Again, you could go get a Micah Parsons, or if you have more of a theme team, you could put some of these other guys in here as well. Because I couldn't get Zadarius Smith to be 99 if I didn't have a 50 out of 50 team. I don't know why, but he just couldn't. The same way, without running a Legends team, I had to go and snag Bobby Wagner. So we're getting to a card I had to finally buy, which I didn't necessarily want to buy. And then we got the brand new Shaq Leonard. I'm just going to highlight this card because it's a little specific and special here. He gets Unstoppable Force Maniac Edition for one, which is great. He gets all team chemistries here as well. He doesn't get Legends? Nah, he still plays, guys, okay? But 95 speed, 99 block shed, 98 power move, 90 finesse move. The weight is a little low. Maybe he gets bullied there, but super good card, super versatile. You guys are going to be playing against this card a lot. Again, I think Derwin is probably the best pure strong safety in the game right now. He's probably one of the best team of the year cards too. He's like 1A, 1B for me personally. He just kind of stands out from the crowd right now. I'm sure that'll change. Love having his card out here. And cornerback is where we really could have gone in so many different ways. You could have got Sauce Gardner. You could get any of the other team of the year guys. Aqib Talib. Maybe even throw Mel Blount out here. Lots of options. The reason I'm going with this, and I like this, is Jalen Ramsey has hit power, and I actually do prefer having hit power in my corners. His block shedding, all that sort of stuff. So that's why we want to have him in Slay for now out here. If I was really not caring about chemistries, I would just, once we get bigger safeties, better safeties, I'll throw safeties at CB1 and 2 all day long, as long as they get the ability stack I want. And again, on my outside corners, CB1, CB2, I want deep out zone KO, pick artist, and flat zone KO. That allows me to run cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, cover 6, cover 9, all that sort of stuff, and always having those two guys with an active KO. Ideally, I would maybe want a mid zone on them as well, but maybe that comes much later in the year, so we don't worry about that. I did have to buy 2 other cards here for defensive tackle 1 and 2. The Haloti Nada did not get to 99 on the team, so we had to not use him, and I had to pick up the fridge. Literally just for this point. I'm going to be selling him. His ability stack is not that good. Haloti Nada gets a 0 AP inside stuff. I'd rather have that there. Chris Jones, double or nothing under pressure for 1. Again, I don't mind. I've found, and you guys probably saw in one of my last gameplays, inside stuff doesn't do a whole lot for me anymore at all. Everyone is, so many more people run secure protectors and stuff on their line. It just doesn't trigger, so I'm not going to be wasting AP on it. Right? It's the cat and mouse game, playing chess with abilities. And then obviously we have Dwight Freeney as a Falcon. This too tall, again, you could use other guys. He's the best left end in the game. 0 AP edge threat elite adds so much flexibility. It's such a luxury. He's such an expensive card, but whatever, you see the coins. We have the coins to do this. So again, for the most part, you can mix and match with your corners or some of your safeties and your receivers and all that. D tackle, a little more strict. Middle linebacker, a little more strict. But when it comes here, you do have to have Greg Zuerlein, Legatron, and then at punter, you have to either have the Scottish Hammer or you can have Tommy Townsend. Again, I'm going to use the Scottish Hammer because he gets boosts, right? Speaking of boost, we try to get as many people with boosts as we can with motivators. Kenny Clark, I'm leaving him in here. DT4. Isaiah Rogers, CB5. T. Higgins, wide receiver 5. Dak Prescott, QB2. All the motivator boosts we can. We have Teron Armstead, Terror, Tornado, Gronk. And look at all the boosts and stuff that we have to put on this team. It's pretty crazy. And that's why this team is built really specifically to get as many little boosts and pushes and all that we can have. Now we go to specialists here. I don't think I have any more spots with the way that this team is set up, because we have Eric Berry, right? We have Tariq Woolen. We have DeMarcus Lawrence, who's, you didn't even see him in the other lineup, but again, we throw him in here with his tank unstoppable force. Then we also have Isaiah Simmons as a slot corner. I like him much better as a slot corner than basically any of the other corners that have come out. He's bigger, more physical. That's what I want. And you can't put safeties in the depth chart here, so we just leave him be. So the idea of what we're going to be running, I'm trying out something here. A 4-down line set with having Shaq Leonard at one end with Too Tall with his free edge threat elite at another end. DeMarcus Lawrence sitting in there with his unstoppable force, and then Chris Jones. Having those 4 pass rushers, hoping to get some sort of advantage out there. Strategies: West Coast offense, Chiefs defense for right now. Combine strategy item: I'm still running mostly Falcons, so we have the Falcons out there, and I will fix this team and make it to be how I really want it. I'm not going to keep this 99 overall team. Okay? I want to make that very clear. I'm not keeping this team. We have the gameplay up over on my other channel, just_CC. Y'all do that. But I'm going to get rid of some of these cards. I don't need them and I don't want them. They don't really help me out. Like, we're going to move Gronk from fullback. He's not going to, I don't need him there, right? Bobby Wagner. I don't need Bobby Wagner here. I actually like having Fred Warner around, so we'll keep Fred. Fridge, he's going to be gone as well. I'm going to keep, Ramsey's B and D, or else I would get rid of Ramsey and just use Talib. But we're just going to make it work, and we're going to get rid of the cards that we don't really feel like we need or want. Right? Again, I'm still of the, I like to argue that you should run your, whatever the best team that you want to use is. And sometimes that's a really fun team. Sometimes it's a theme team. I would love to have a 50 out of 50 Falcons team. They just don't give us a lot of spots, but I can run a 40 pretty easy and have a lot of these other cards, which I really like. And I get the +1 speed, and the +1 speed really only affects like Keenan Allen and Kyle Pitts. That's about it. So I'm not even that worried about that, because I can still use my favorite players. And probably in 1 to 3 weeks, as we get more Ultimate Legends, we get more 2x Ultimate Legend chems from LTDs, we're going to start mixing in Ultimate Legend chemistry as well. So this is the team and the way it's built. You have a lot of flexibility when you are building your teams. If you want to try to get to 99 overall, it's really not that difficult. It's probably the easiest puzzle that we've ever had for like a day one, right? It really is. Last year you had to like figure out different strategy cards and this and that. You can get people to 99 super easy in this game with the billion boosts. Like, look at this Shaq Leonard, okay? Just before we go, look at the, don't look at the top part. We'll start here. 2 strength, 3 agility, 2 acceleration, 2 awareness, 1 catching, 2 jumping, a throw power, 2 impact block, lots of other pass blocks, whatever that needs for, throw under pressure, tackling, power move, finesse move, block shed, pursuit, hit power. All this stuff gets boosted, and his kick power gets boosted too, right? So like, there's just so many boosts out there. You can build the team you want. So don't go chasing this. Don't make this some weird goal. I only do it for one reason and one reason only. This is my job. I love you guys. I'm gonna dismantle these boys now, and I'm out.